whenever we go for an interview on TV, they always ask us, how do we work together and we're married?
It was our very first episode or interview in Detroit on TV, very popular morning show. And yeah, he was like, how does he not get on your nerves?
And I was like, he does on TV.
This is going to be very interesting. It might cause some fights. I don't know. But this is going to be the episode you want to watch because it's going to talk about some of the issues or the challenges or the concern. I don't know what you want to call it that we have with each other. Let's just get into it. Ladies first. Go ahead and complain.
Well, one of my issues with you is you want things to happen right away, like that. That doesn't happen.
Why?
Because it does not happen. You have to on other people and everything. So it does not happen like that.
Yes, it's a bad trait of mine. I am extremely impatient. When I want something done, I want it done right now. But one of the reasons to my defense is I'm getting older. The memory isn't as great as it used to be. So if I don't do something right away, I might forget about it or I might forget to ask you about it. So I need to get better at writing stuff down and being paid. I've been working on it this year. You know, all of 2025 I've been working on it, but I have room to grow.
All right, your turn then.
Let me do the Birdman here. I got some juicy cherries over here. So one of my issues is that if we have meetings, like I don't want to say procrastinate, but she procrastinates. And if we have a meeting at like 4 p.m., she slides over about 3:59 and 32 seconds. So we have no time to prepare, no time to talk about what we're going to talk about or anything like that. And the impatient me is over here tapping my foot like, oh my God, you're literally walking around the corner.
But it depends on the meeting. Most meetings I am there on time, at least 5 minutes. If it's not even a big meeting or something that I deem important, it can get 2 minutes or a minute. I don't need to prepare for that. Like, some of those meetings I really don't need to prepare for. We don't need to prepare for.
If you're unprepared, you're not prepared.
I'm always prepared.
I got another one. So you don't really do this anymore, but early on, she used to like not give me updates. I didn't know what was going on, and there were some times that you hid some shit from me too, and then I figured it out and I blew up. Like it was just a whole mess. But you are much better after the 10 meetings that we talked about it.
That was your impatience talking. So to get to the point, it comes down to staying in your lane. Staying in the lane that you have your strengths in. You know, when you're working as a couple in a business, you have certain lanes that you work in. You work mostly social media, marketing, sales, all of those things. I am operations, finance, and all of that. We don't need to intersect.
Yeah, I agree. So very early on, it was really important for us to sit down and say, okay, what are you going to oversee? So that way I can be dedicated. Instead of wearing, 14 million hats, I can wear 4 or 5. And the same for Nay here. So it's really important to talk about this and decide what are you going to handle, what are you going to handle, so that way it can run as fluid and smooth as possible. So let's close this out.
Okay.
It is very important to determine what you'll handle,
Yeah.
If you're a married couple, but then also on top of that, you're going to experience some challenges, some speed bumps, whatever it may be. Just make sure that you're continuously moving forward like we did.
We did.
And just keep it moving. So that's the only way to be successful.